Let's say you want to create a survey or questionnaire for people inside your school or people outside your school. Very easily done with Google Forms. Go to Create, go to Form, and then you'll see the layout. You're going to title it. I'll just call it Parent Questions, let's just say. I can give it a theme if I want. Click OK. Okay, so here you see this is your first question box, and then you can also add other questions underneath this one. So let's just say, what day of the week is best for your meeting? Something like that. Multiple choice is a very good way of just kind of getting the most accurate of answers. So let's just say I do all the days of the week there. I make it a required question. If I add an item, I can choose multiple choice, paragraph text. So if I just do text, it's not, people will spell things wrong. People will. So I'm just going to repeat the question. And so we can spell things wrong. That'll give you kind of different results, and it's very hard to see exactly what answers are what. So if I click done there, you'll see the difference between a text answer and a multiple choice answer. So obviously, anything that you can set the answers for is going to be more accurate. You can add images and videos and stuff like that to it, but the pretty much simplest way of doing this is to do it with multiple choice or check boxes if you want people to answer more than one choice. A couple of things just to show up at the top here. If you are sharing this with somebody from outside the school, we don't want them to require the a login for our school, basically. I usually just untick all of those, keep it very simple. One thing you need to do is just choose a response destination. So all the responses will go into a spreadsheet in your Google Drive. So I'll just click Create. That's set up, that's fine. I can view the live form just to see what it looks like. Okay, it's got the theme going. You can see here that I can choose a thing, and then I can type in something there, and that's fine. So you can see then when I go back to my drive, there is a responses spreadsheet, and it should have my answers that I just put in there. Always has a timestamp, which is great for just knowing what date and time people have done it. So to share this, basically you just click Send Form, and so here you would probably just put in email addresses of your parents, all the random ones. If you've created a group in your Gmail address, in your Gmail contacts area, then you can just type in whatever you call your parent group. If you're doing it with teachers, you can just type in the whatever the group email address for the teachers are, and then just send. And so that'll become embedded into, let me just send it to myself here. Test user, send. Okay, so I should get that in my inbox. Parent questions, and so you'll see that the questions will be there. Sometimes you have to click the display images below, but that's only this part here. So you can see that the actual questions are in there, so the person doesn't even have to move away from their Gmail to answer the questions, or their email to answer the questions, and they just click submit, or they can click this link here and it'll bring them to the actual nice themed thing. So just an overall summary of creating surveys. Basically, multiple choice is better because you don't know if people are going to spell things right. It's just going to make it easier for the people answering your survey to get, to know what to put down. Yeah, viewing the live form just to preview it, and then sending form to actually send the form to people. Pretty easy and very, very powerful tool to have.